Hi guys, it's your Pontiff, the Pontiff, on the Pluta channel doing paid reviews. This is paid review 20MH11. And we'll do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Patek Philippe 6006. And I'm doing a paid review for Brian. Dear Archie, AC3, love your show. You are the only watch channel I view daily on YouTube. Thank you. I paid $50 for a paid review and was hoping I could ask you a couple questions. Sure. My first question. My parents have offered to buy me a watch of my choice for my upcoming 40th with a limit of 20,000, and I want the watch to be new. And yes, I know that's breaking the Cardinals rule. This will be a watch I keep until dying day, so I wanted your opinion on what I should get. My main direction is either a Rolex Deep Sea James Cameron, a rhodium blue accent Yachtmaster 1, or a blank pane Violette Grand Date. I was wondering if you could give your thoughts on those three, and if you have another suggestion I would consider in the category $20,000, under 20,000 category. Okay, now his next question is an LV question. So let's get the wristwatch question resolved, and then we'll get on to the Louis Vuitton question. 40th birthday, my God, that's a major milestone for a man, and I got to tell you, $20,000 is a lot of money. 20,000 US dollars, my God. Look, I've got to be completely frank and honest with you here. If you're going brand new, there's certain brands you buy. If you're buying secondhand, there's other brands to buy. For my 40th, you know, in my case, I got a ArchieLuxury Reverso Grand Date, which I still have and I love to this day. And I also got a Patek annual calendar, which I sold because of financial reasons, and I managed to buy it back. Now, if you're buying new, Rolex, I would tend to say, my own opinion is, I think if you're buying one and done, I don't know whether I'd buy the Sea Dweller Deep Sea. I think it's a bit too chunky and bulky. It's more of a specialist watch. It's something that I think would piss you off over time. It's big. I personally think, I got to be completely frank and honest with you, I would be going for a more, just a more usable, livable watch. I think the Explorer 2, 42mm, is a beautiful watch. I would also say a Milgauss. I know that's half the money. A Milgauss, a Explorer 1, any Steel Sports. If you're buying new, Rolex Steel Sports. That's what I'd be going for there. Now that can be a bit hard. Now this email was sent 3rd of March. We're now in coronavirus times. We've got serious lockdowns in place. I would honestly say to you, I don't know if this offer still stands, but hey, I mean, look, 20,000, you could almost get a Patek Philippe. Would you get a 5196? That's a beautiful watch. And the 5196, yes, they're cheaper secondhand, but they're not much cheaper. You know, I bought my Patek 13.5 US for a 5196, and there's not much. That's a box papers. You know, that's not terrible buying that watch new. So maybe a Patek. Whatever you do, either Rolex or Patek. That's it. Okay, you don't buy these other brands. You do not buy blank pane new. That is stupid. Absolutely stupid. Personally, I would say myself, look, I'd seriously say the Deep Sea is a great watch, but I don't know whether it's the. I'd rather get I'd rather get an Explorer 2. I think the Explorer 2. And also, we've got coronavirus, very tough times. You don't want to spend. It's very uncool if they give you a budget of 20. If you spend all of it, you're much better off to say, look guys, I want you to have a bit for yourself. It's always polite. It's appreciated when it's just being polite. Okay, so that's what I would do. Don't have to spend the whole lot. Okay, we're in a very tough time at the moment. The second question is not watch related. I travel quite a bit and I want a small roller Louis Vuitton carry-on. I have a Brix and Toomey currently, which are nice, but I wanted something a little better. I'm trying with the bag linked below. I like it a lot, but think people might get the wrong impression about me, if you get my drift. Anyhow, I was wondering what you thought of this bag and if you could recommend any other more masculine Louis Vuitton rollers. Also, I don't mind buying new, but it would, if you could suggest a good second-hand LV dealer with guaranteed authentic material, I'd appreciate it. So I gotta be totally honest with you. Louis Vuitton is a bigger minefield than Rolex. Look, I've got to be completely honest with you. I think Louis Vuitton makes beautiful, I'm into the hard case, traditional luggage, and that's not really usable on a plane. It's bloody heavy, it's wooden framed, it's kind of tricky. I would say, honestly, with Louis Vuitton, look, this is an oxymoron. Do you buy it? You buy it because you want to be noticed. Then you're saying to me you don't want to create the wrong impression. You can't have it both ways. Personally, I would say to you, I would honestly say to you, you know, Louis Vuitton, unless you are buying hard case luggage, I would tend to, unless you're buying hard case, if you're buying like a Keeple, but they're expensive, they're really dear. The rolling ones, I don't know if I mean, do you really want to take it on a plane, get it scuffed and damaged? I gotta be totally honest, I'm a traditionalist. I like the hard-sided traditional suitcases. The suitcases you would see on the Titanic, that's the type of things I like. I honestly, with Louis Vuitton, there's a few really good dealers around there. Fashion File is they are a great dealer. They're a great dealer. Fashion File is fantastic. They're quite respected there. But I would say, seriously, if you're going to buy a Vuitton, there's so many good fakes there. Unless it's hard case, which I know my hard case, see? That's not really usable. The roller ones, they're kind. Look, honestly, I would say to you, Louis Vuitton. I wouldn't buy that second hand unless it's a really good dealer, you know. Okay, Fashion File is cool, but I gotta tell you honestly, I would be careful. Okay, you have to be careful because so much of this stuff is faked and. Man, you know, with the Keeples, I just tell people do not buy them secondhand. The Keeple is one of the most faked type of item that's there, and I would be very disappointed to have a fake. You're paying so much money. I want something that rocks. You know what I mean? I want something that pops. It has to pop. And that's what disappoints me. These lot of fakes. I got to be totally honest with you. I'm not saying they are as good, but they're almost as good. I got to be honest with you. The Horizon 55. That's $4,000. My God, that's expensive. That's American dollars. $4,000. I got to be completely honest with you. You'd have to have rocks in your head in this economy to buy that, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think $4,000. See, I like the hard case. You know, I'm making this video here. When I say hard case, have a look. Look in my room here. Hard case luggage. This is the proper suitcases. This is the shit. This is it. Look at this stuff. It's wooden frame. This is like you'd have on the Titanic. You know, that's the sort of shit I like. I don't want this fucking modern crap. You know, this modern crap. Too cool, man. You know, that just, I don't know. I just don't get it. I want traditional pieces. This hard-sided stuff, unfortunately, you really can't use. You know, it fucking is. It's as heavy as fuck. and you really can't take it on Coach. So I honestly got to tell you, honestly, I would say $4,000 for a fucking man. I got to tell you, if you're going to buy one, buy it from LV. I mean, if you want it, the whole point of buying it is to create the wrong impression. That's the whole point of having this shit. Man, I don't get it. I'm just telling you honestly. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Honestly, that new Louis Vuitton, the roller ones, $4,000 US. Fuck me dead. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I mean, I like these suitcases. That's history. They age the fucking things for 10 years so the wood doesn't bow. I mean, I know why they're dear, but $4,000 for a fucking pushcart suitcase? Fuck! Yeah, so that's kind of my view. If you're going to buy one, I'd probably buy it new, because those pushcart ones are fairly new, and unless you're an expert, how would you know if it's faked or not? Fashion File's very good. Fashion File's very good. Yogi's Closet, they sometimes have them there. There's a few really good LV, but man, just buy the fucking thing. If you really want to waste money like that, buy it new, because the Keepall's a classic case. They're so faked. You don't want to have a fake one. So, guys, that's my opinion. I'm Paul Pluta. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Remember, guys, man cannot live on Google Ads alone, especially in this coronavirus era, man. I need the money. I've got just dried up. Come on, guys, the pandemic on. Send me a paid review. I'll do it for you. You can share it with your friends. Social distancing. You can email it to your friends. Guys, paid reviews, $50 US. If you're really desperate, just make it 25 if things are fucked, and I will do it for you. Okay, guys, see you later. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for ArchieLuxury AC3, the Pontiff, Satan Deville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video, because I know it was awful, but you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with ArchieLuxury in the first place. I am a published author. Let Dogs Be Dogs, available in bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, ArchieLuxury, he's not just a figment of your imagination.